Alright, so it's day 2 in Panama. We now take our come upstairs for the pool. The pool here looking nice. Beautiful, watch it. Oh. Look at those skyline now. Wow. Beautiful. Just look at it. Look how beautiful it is. So yeah, can't go wrong. Really nice ambience. Really nice ambience for sure. Look at the side. Wow. Ooh. This is beautiful. Wow. Isn't it beautiful? Come on. This is what you call beauty. Huh. Dial nandito yan. Lots of real souvenir and thing. Lots of
Panama, the education is free and mandatory. Elementary school, secondary,
Free?
also free.
Okay.
Yes. But the university is up to you.
Okay.
You have two choices, public education and private education. On the public education, $25 a semester. In the private, $500 a month, including engineers' careers, including medicine's careers.
Wow.
People came from Trinidad, Tobago, Barbados. Workers of the Panama Canal are workers. The real reason why the Panama Canal project administrated by U.S. can be end in 10 years. Imagine from that years, all of those workers receiving $2 a payment daily. Working more than 16 hours a day. Imagine. They exchanged the word. As labor as worker. But imagine receiving us $2 a daily payment working under this beautiful heat. Impossible. For me, continue the same system as labor system. The other important class, including on the downtown and also at Casco Viejo, the Spanish class. on the top on the doors and the windows. Softly and delicate mixed up of colors in that building. No detail making with iron in their balconies. It means in the Spanish colony was living there in the colonial period on the 16th and the 17th century. But remember, all of those areas was recognized by the Panama government after 1910, not before. And on the next 10 years, it continued the same gentrification phenomenon. It means that the native people should have to continue creating a new one down. In the moment, because it's not afford to get a renting apartment by $7,000 a month. $5,000 to $7,000, impossible. For me, this beautiful house is amazing.
So right now we're doing a nice little tour of Panama, Casco Viejo. We're doing a lot. So this is the first cantina of Panama.
It's like a art street museum. Art, yes, art on the street. Samlas Island. Imagine living in one place with more than 365 small islands. And also there are the owners of the Mola Patos. This is a mandatory destination for me. It has the same value if you compare with the Panama Canal. Boats are fighting with the first level, but for me this one is important also. San Mariolo Darien, the first location of Panama. The first city that was founded by Pedrarias Davila and Roger de Bastidas on 1519. The same that was boarded up by Captain Jerry Morgan, this one. Old Panama City. Portobello, Beauty Bridge, the first stop of Christopher Columbus on 1502 in there for travel. This place in at Colon, Caribbean side. Another good place that you should have to visit. The pollera means has a chicken. When that lady opened that skirt, it looks like a female chicken looking for the men's attention. The most expensive traditional dress from Latin America. $50,000 the most cheap. $500,000 the most expensive. Why? Because the whole one handmade, the jewelry is 24 gold field, and their head doing with peach scale and Swarovskis, beauty stones. All helmet. It was constructed as a peninsula. What it means a peninsula? A place constructed on the middle of the water with 3 pieces, clear so close to the sea, and the last one piece of that square, you are close to the land, and the land was the same place that we started the tour, the exit of the Panama City. What was the main proposal in the colonial period? Have a panoramic view who's coming through you at least 500 kilometers surround of you. The whole making in the colonial period was for protection of the city. We didn't want to have any second attack from nobody. American Bridge since 1962 being a linking connection between Colombia and Costa Rica. Where it's placing on the top of Miraflores logs. And the Panama Canal. No, don't forget the Panama Canal inaugurated in August 15 on 1940. Also at Casco Antiguo we have a copy of the Titanic making as a hotel. Why? Because the Panama government wants to have the Titanic ship pass through the Panama Canal locks in their inauguration of 1940. But what's happened with the Titanic of 1912? They try to imitate it, they try to test it, how's gonna be the environment and the stability of the ship. But they forget it's not the same thing to have a ship on the sea and a ship on the ground. And that's the reason why the Central Hotel survived that and the Titanic was drowned. Because the Central Hotel is a hotel, it's a ship on ground. Let me show you a place, especially on weekends, 24 hours. It has the tourism policeman group here. It's open at 9 p.m. 9 a.m., sorry. In Panama, we take as a breakfast, Balboa and Panama. I don't know why. It's tradition. It's on the same place. All of those religion groups came from Spain. And why the 95% of my town speak Spanish as a first language. And also, are Christian and Catholic because we were the first city founded by the Spanishers on the Pacific. Now we have the opportunity to pass through the Mercy Church. For normal rules, before we pass through, we should have to take off your sunglasses and also the hats. It's afford to take all of those pictures, only take off the flash. This is original. Here also the only new one part inside of the church, the second level for construction, for make a suspension of the most older organs on the top. A donation from the Vatican, John Paul II, in 1983, he donated that organ.
Planes.
Huh?
At plane?
Yes, they playing.
Okay,
Yes,
okay.
when you have a mass here, this special mass, it sounds like a Monster Adams house.
Okay.
Ta-na-na-na, because it's a manual. Also, the mandato from the Mercy Verdict, you should have to exchange your own life by any prisoner. That's the reason why this religion group not survive more than 100 years. Nowadays, the homework changed a little bit. They have of those exhibitions is going to be covered in classroom for kids in maternal and elementary school. On the public system, it's mandatory to teach us as a subtitle Christian and Catholic religion, but not in the private system. Also, we have people from China, people from India, Jewish people, they have the private school and the private universities. But on the public system, this is education. All of those churches should have to have an exhibition of information about their history. The harpy eagle, traditional eagle from Panama. With that animal open their wings, it's acquired a measure of 2 meters. Imagine how high is that one. And also nowadays it's under extinction because for the reproduction, he's coming back of the same place that he born. Then, the gold frog, traditional species from Bocas del Toro. It's a really poisonous species with the gold frog and also the red frog. It has a liquid in their skin that is used by the Panama industry for creating the new one, insecticide. The Daddy Evil. We have a traditional dance. The name is Corpus Christi. We celebrated on the last 2 days during the whole of Panama City. It's a traditional. And here we have another important figure, refers of the God Beater. The God Beater was an alcoholic drink from the Maya.
You didn't hear him. So. Yeah, come from where? Let's just start. Where are you from? Ah, no, you are not from Germany. You was telling me. London. That was my first time in Europe, in London. Yeah, it was in 2015 in London, in June. It was raining. So, okay, your attention, please. Okay, guys, come closer so that I'm going to explain to you about the flavors. Thank you, guys. Thank you, ciao. Ciao, señorita. Take care. Okay, guys, so welcome again. This is the Panamanian brand. We have been 10 years, established since 2015. Well, as a brand. This store has been located in the Old Town since 2023, and also the sculpture as well, the same year. It's nice, right? Yeah. To see them, yeah. So they have to be 24/7 under that kind of temperature. Otherwise, we would see a mess. Yeah, we don't want to imagine. So every chocolate bar is based on a particular history and also particular ingredients we use typically from here. So the cacao, we get it from some plantations located in Bocas del Toro province, a Caribbean island, a Caribbean province with many islands near Costa Rica. Yeah, and then we make the production here in factories we have in Panama City. So now I will begin with this product and then continue with the other. So this one here is 70% cacao. Dark chocolate, that's a classic plain chocolate, and in front of them you can see the map of Panama, okay? So here we continue with this one. This one is called 1914, based in the Panama Canal inauguration. This one is 70% cacao as well. Dark chocolate with sea salt, yeah? That's also nice. Congo is based on a traditional dance originally from African slave. They, as a manifestation, as a protest, they created some tradition including that dance. Nowadays, there are also some provinces, like also with the Caribbean influences, like Bocas del Toro and Colo, they continue with that tradition. So, this one is 56% cacao, dark chocolate with lemon and sugar cane. Yeah, this one is also nice for me. Yeah. We continue with this one, which is called Baru. Baru is the highest place in Panama. This is a volcano. It's not active. It's located in a province called Chiriquí, near Bocas del Toro, near also Costa Rica. Yeah, this one is 56% milk chocolate with geisha coffee. Maybe you have heard about the geisha. This is the most expensive coffee found also in Panama. Yeah, we produce it here, especially also in Chiriquí province. Yeah. We continue here. Diablo is based on the mask, the traditional mask. We appreciate it. The traditional mask, yeah, in Panama, this is 70% cacao, dark chocolate with chili peppers, called chombo chili. Yeah, they also produced in Panama, and usually people from Bocas del Toro and Colon, they love to eat everything with chili peppers, with that kind of chili. We continue here. This one is called Ringside. It's based on the world champion Panama boxing. Yeah, this one has less percentage, 35% cacao. That's with milk. That's kind of milky with salted cashew. You know cashew, right? Exactly. But it's nice. Finally, here, this one is 56% cacao, dark chocolate with craft beer. This one is with alcohol. A special edition. A special collaboration with a place like a pub bar located inside the Old Town, like 7 minutes from here, where they make, produce, and sell craft beer. So that's a mix. Yeah. So this is basically the product. In addition, we offer other kind of product like a carbon. That's like a shot. Exactly. Not to drink like water. No. I mean. And finally, here we have a typical Panamanian snack, what we call mafa, originally from China. This is a kind of fried bread that's so a little bit salty and crunchy. Can be found in all supermarkets, also many supermarkets around here. And obviously this one is covered with chocolate. So now it's time for tasting, okay? So I will begin here, and then you will be telling me, yeah? So I will ask and then you will tell me. So now let's begin with this one. Who would like to try the classic dark chocolate? There you go. A pleasure. Yeah. Okay. So here's this basket. You want to try? Okay. Right. Okay. I will begin from right to left. Okay, madam, señorita, amigo. Ah, la española. Muy bien. Señorita, you here? You can try all of them, no problem. Yeah, that's why we have the samples. Okay, now my friends, we continue with this one, dark chocolate, lemon, and sugar cane. Yeah, whole combo. Who wants to try? Yeah.
Around the world, the most highest skylines in the
Why are there so many?
Why? Because on the top was Costa Rica, and also we are on the Costa Rica country.